You are most welcome, my old friends. Today in Iran, the revolution. This is the real revolution in Iran. This is the freedom for the women and men in Iran. This is the liberalization against the hate spreading Islam. This revolution is real to morality and moral values and respect of women or respect to women. This is fight against the immoral values of Islam and doctrine of Islam, which is very, very against the humanity. So, a revolution is being conducted by my Iranian brethren who are now opposing the Islamic clerics, which is their speeches are very, very against the non-Muslims or the humanity. My salute to Iranian women and the all Muslim women who are fighting against this treacherousness of Islam and inhuman face of Islam against women, especially not only Muslim women, but also women, including non-Muslim male also. This is why we are very happy, and this is the good time to fight against the terrorism of Islamic doctrine or theology. There is no difference between terrorism and the Islamic doctrine. Terrorism is synonymous of the Islamic doctrine or theology. No need to separate the terrorism with Islam because Islam itself is terrorism. The ideology of Islam itself is terrorism. People who read the Quran, they know what is about Islam is terrorism. Terrorism is terrorism and they against totally humanism. This is why the people are daring against the violent ideology of Islam. In the Iran, the Hijab revolution, Maha, one 22 years low, 21 years old Emperor, for this Iran was shot dead by the moral police. It is very amazing what is the moral policing in Iran or Islamic country, where there was no moral of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu. Their companions raped so many women after winning the war or after won the battle. So what is the moral in Islam? It never ceases. Then what is use of this moral policing in Iran or Islam and any Islamic countries wherein the Saudi Arabia is the mastermind of the Islamic moral values? Where the Islam having the moral values? If the Prophet Muhammad Sahib stated that the kafir was the qatl or suitable to kill because they are kafir, they are not following the Islamic ideology. This is moral values of the Islam. This is the moral value of Prophet Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. It is very amazing and horrible that there are no moral values in Islam. Islam has only one value that how by hook and crook it snatched the women of the Kafirs for fulfill their lusts. And this is done by the companion of Muhammad Sahib at the time of during his lifetime. What is the moral value of Islam? What is the moral value of Islam? Then there is no moral value and humanity in Islam. That's what need of the moral policing in all Islamic countries. Islam doctrine has no moral with the non-Muslims. Certainly, if the world is divided into parts under Muslims and non-Muslims by the Prophet Muhammad Sahib, the all moral values neutralized by this doctrine of Islam, which is very, very hateful and creating violence and spread of violence and hate between non-Muslims and Kafirs. Means, non-Muslims and Muslims. Non-Muslims, I would like to say non-Muslim in my description as Kafir. Kafir word used from the side of Prophet Muhammad Sahib, who do not follow the Quran, Prophet Muhammad, Daud, Musa, Jibril, Mikail, all the all the participant of Islam. I'm not saying that these are Hazrat or these are Qadr. The Islam launched by a simple ordinary person who was Prophet Muhammad, so-called Prophet of the Muslims of Muhammad, known as Muhammad bin Abdullah. This prophecy definitely crushed the value of humanity and human aspect and liberalization among the humanity and the groups of people. Where is Islam in a majority and the Muslims are in the majority, the minority are in too much danger. They are struggling their rights. They are struggling for avoid the molestations of their women. Because in the past, at the time of Prophet Muhammad, Kafir, especially Jews, Christians, and Christian women were molested by Prophet Muhammad, companions or Sahaba in Arab. And after it was repeated when the Muslim invaders came to India. And they also molested the Hindu woman. This is why a Johor tradition came into existence in India to save their honor. The women of Rajput conducted Johor or self-immolation to save their honor because it is the prime duty of Islam to molest the Hindu Kafir woman, even that woman which was worn by the Muslims in battle. This is the prime example that Satya was raped by Prophet Muhammad himself. Forcibly, her husband was killed, her father was killed, and Satya was forcibly married to Prophet Muhammad in the Khyber war, Khyber Valley. So, my Iranian sister, and my appeal to all Afghani male and female, that Taliban and this Islamic ideology very against humanity. So fight against Taliban. Even Taliban is now drawing into the light of the unity because we change their mind according to humanity, but still they are in darkness of Islamic doctrine or theology. Because Islam is a darkness, it cannot be the light of the humanity. It is the only darkness and it is a false expectation which are creating havoc and nuisance in this world against the non-Muslims or Kafirs. You see when Taliban raised in Afghanistan, many of my dear Afghani people leave, left the Afghanistan due to fear of his lives because there is no kind-heartedness in the Muslims against the Kafir and Muslims. Even the reformist Muslims who are now ex-Muslims or was the Qatar means there is no freedom Islam. If you are Muslim and you are leaving the Islam, certainly punishment is your death, killing or silk by the knife of the sword. This is the theology of Islam. If you are became a Muslim, you cannot reconvert to their origin religion, either Hindu, Muslim, Hindu, Christian, or Jew. Means if you once became the Muslim, if you return back to your original house, that is original cult, you have no way to go throughout from the Islamic darkness or Islamic cave. Certainly, if you will leave this cave of Islam, darkness of Islam, you have to die by the hand of the Imanwala moments or the Muslims. This is why the Iran, the people now are agitated. They are opposing the treacherousness and the cruelty and the brutality of Islam against the humanity. You see, many Maulanas kept off by the hand of my Iranian brave brethren and my Iranian brave sisters. There is nothing hell and heaven. This is only false and fabrication stories told by Prophet Muhammad to feed the Muslim at that time, and this is continued till the day. There is no evidence that there is the earth is just like a flat seed or flat. There is no evidence that there are seven skies. There is no evidence that sun drowns on sunset inside the pond, in muddy pond, or behind the muddy pond. There is no single evidence. This is only false superstition which was created by Prophet Muhammad for his vested interest. So, my Muslim brethren, if you are educated, you must know that if Allah sign is totally fast, then how Allah can be a powerful Allah. Allah was fabricated by Prophet Muhammad over brain gymnast. The Allah expectation or Allah expect is only the brain dance of the Prophet Muhammad side. There is no Allah, there is no Jannah, no hell, no heaven. Even in if this superstition inhibits in the Vedic religion, there is so this superstition, if it is inhibits in Vedas, I think there is no aspect of hell and heaven Vedas. If any chance to have in Vedas, then this is also superstition. So follower of the Sanatana Vedic, if they are following the such type of superstition, they must get rid of this superstition. And there is no caste hierarchy according to the moral values. Nobody can be a higher caste or upper caste or lower caste simply on the basis of the birth. Because there is no tradition in Vedic Sanatana Dharma, caste by birth. This is our false expectation and this is our egos. This is our ego. Who are it is devastating the humanity among Hindus. So we must eradicate or remove this ideology of caste and creed in Sanatan Vedic Dharma. Because Sanatan Vedic Dharma does not allow such type of terminology against the humanity or preparation against the humanity. So my Irani brethren and sisters, you are most welcome. Fight against the darkness of the Islam, which is totally false and expectation or expectation, both. If you are imploring, if we implore, then certainly we must not be Muslim. Because even a single part of imploring uh, dragged out the people from the Islam because there is no Hindu in Islam. There is no moderate or hardcore Islam. Islam always hardcore, and Islam always against the unity, and Islam also violence creating aspects or theology of doctrine. You see why the need any moral policing in the Islamic country? Because they are afraid of that Islam is not a good faith or not a right path. So this is why there is too much need of moral policing in Islamic country to curb out or crush, crush, to crush the people's feelings. There is no freedom in Islamic country anymore because you see in all Islamic countries there is kingdomship. Means in the Islamic country mostly are kings and they are sucking blood of uh, their fellow religious fellow means Muslim. This is why they produce the moral policing in the name of the Islam. Actually, Islam is propagating the or purporting the restriction, the improvement or moral value among the Muslims. If certainly a good person, if he is a Muslim, certainly he will leave Islam if he read Quran once or twice with wholehearted. So in India, these people are saying that one student now sentenced to 5 years imprisonment in Bangalore for some one moment comment on the YouTube channel of the Harshvardhan Tripathi, or I think channel, that because in Bangalore, in Karnataka election is coming, so this is why that student was imprisoned by the High Court for 5 years for the hate speech against the country. When the Pulwama attack and 55 or 41 people of CRPF personnel were brutally killed by a terrorist Adil Dar in a Maruti explosion. Bomb was planted in the Maruti and the driver was Adil Dar from the nearby the Pulwama town. One CRPF personnel was also Muslim. But Big Faisal, the student of the Bangalore Engineering College, praised the Muhammad Adil Dar, who was the killer of the our CRPF personnel. So people are saying that election is coming. No, this is not the way. Election is coming and going. But our prime aim to disclose or open the brutality of quality of Islam against the humanity. People are describing that Hindu Muslim India. This is not a picture. The fight between humanity and Islam, not Hindu and Muslim. I am not saying I would not like to say that Muslim has Muslim have no humanity. Certainly, if they are true Muslim, there is no humanity. If they are certainly a good human, they are not Muslim. This is the relationship between humanity and Islam and Muslim and humanity. Certainly, a amazing relationship between the humanity and Islam that is anonymous, not the synonymous. Humanity anonymous to Islam, cruelty is synonymous to Islam. This is the relation between the humanity and Islam. Why the people are not thinking about this? If this ideology will carry long time, certainly the this is the this is certainly this will be the bad resultant of our universe or humanity. So the Irani sister and brother were doing well in the favor of humanity. Taliban is against humanity because Taliban is following the same story of Islam, which it hates against the non-Muslim. This is why many Sikh and Hindu brethren fled out from Afghanistan and took asylum in India. And many Muslim brethren, my Afghani Muslim brothers, who are really not Muslim because they are kind-hearted people. A Muslim cannot be kind-hearted. As per Islamic doctrine, if he is kind-hearted, certainly he is not pure Muslim according to the doctrine of Islam. This is the reciprocal theory of Islam. Where is the good person? There is no Islam. Where is Islam? There is no humility. Where is no humility? There is no Islam. This is the relationship between Islam and humanity. This is the reverse angle of Islam with humanity. Humanity cannot be run according to Islam because Islam divided the people in two parts, Kafir and non-Muslim. Kafir, non-Muslim and Muslim. And Islam does not respect to the non-Muslim or Kafir. There is no single verse in Islam, or sorry, in Quran, to respect any respect to the Kafir or non-Muslims. So we can not say that Islam is a piece of religion. But certainly we can say that Islam is spreading hate towards towards the groups of the people and also pressing the rights of the women, especially Muslim women in Islamic countries and the minority rights of Islamic countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh. It is very pathetic that these Pakistani Bengali Muslims, their ancestors were the Hindus, but they are abusing the Hindus. This is very amazing fact. They should know, they should think about their descendants, about their ancestors, that they were Hindus. Then why are they being Hindus? Because they adopt Islam, and Islam always reflects in the brain of the Muslims. Islam darkens the brain of the Muslims and put off the bulb of the light, enlightenment of knowledge. Thank you very much. See you. Good night.